Today is an exceptional day for Moss Mountain Farm because this rose garden that we've been working on for some time is going to be dedicated to my dear friend, Lady Elizabeth Ashbrook. Lady Ashbrook was the 10th Viscountess Ashbrook, and I'm so honored that her son, Michael, and his wife, Zoe, are here to be a part of this ceremony.
A little bit overwhelming, really, when you think of the concept of it, memory to my mother. But when I actually saw, I think the layout is brilliant. Very, very good design. Presumptuous of me to say that, but it is a wonderful design and a great concept.
Well, I thought the whole thing was really peaceful and a wonderful sort of dell in the middle of the woods. He's amazing. I had no idea he was going to do this big concept of...
And interestingly, there's quite I was interested in the sort of archways, which were not taken from Arley. I believe the flat arch, that did remind me of Arley.
I think in the back of his mind.
I think it's in the subconscious. And my mother just loved shrub roses. She really did, and I think it's absolutely true what he said. She enthused Alan with, and that's where he saw them. I mean, he's seen them in other places in England too, of course, but I think that was special, She'd have been amazed. She'd have been amazed.
Yeah, absolutely overwhelmed.
She'd have been overwhelmed, and she'd have thought, well, how wonderful it is that a rose garden like that is being created out here in America. She never came here, but she did come. My parents did come to America fairly late in life once.
It sort of continues their relationship, doesn't it?
Yes.
Having that there.
It was, and we had a lovely little service, so beautifully constructed, the service taken by the bishop and the lady priest.
Yes, it was all done beautifully.
Beautifully done. Quite an experience.
It's just a real thrill. Elizabeth had such an impact on me as a designer. She loved roses. She got me excited about the beauty of old-fashioned roses, and that's what this entire garden's about.
You can understand, I was very close to my mother. She was a wonderful mother. I got an awful lot for her, so I'm sure you can understand that. And I only heard about this dedication ceremony about 3 weeks ago and rang me up and said, this is what we're going to do. And I did find it, and actually dedicated to her. It's very amazing. And, he asked me to say a few words in the service, and I found that quite difficult, actually. I hope I get through it all right. I think I did. It's quite moving because I was devoted to my mother, who I learnt so much from her, and she inspired me with gardening very much, and I think she inspired you very much, and she would have think so.
No, I think it's immensely touching that he
very, very
created
touching.
that for her
and
dedicated it to her.
And there's the most beautiful plaque, as you know, being made with lovely wording. She would have been absolutely thrilled. And I hope a lot of people will get inspiration from it, because one of the great things about looking at other people's gardens is that you get inspiration, and what a wonderful activity it is. And so there we go. Wonderful.
And it's a big collection of rosette roses, isn't
yes,
it?
Exactly.
Yes.
And they're all looking very, very healthy and stuff.
If my great friend Lady Elizabeth Ashbrook were here today, she would probably admonish me for planting the roses too closely together. But I just wanted it to look beautiful for this occasion. She always said she'd be watching me from a cloud.